Morning YouTubers, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, got a few clips to show you in this episode. First up is going to be sorting this raised bed at the back of the allotment out. It's basically the boards have rotted away and we needed to replace them. We got down there in the middle of the week and we replaced the boards, but we couldn't dig it over because the ground was too claggy, and get me lad up here in the week and get him to turn them over for me when it's a bit drier. Hopefully the ground won't be as claggy as it was when we was changing the boards. The boards just fell to pieces when we prized them out. In fact, they just fell to pieces. I'm going to show you the clip now of me sorting the boards out. Like I say, it was a simple task of just pushing the board into place and putting a couple of nails in the board. We don't need to do anything major because the soil holds the boards in place, to be quite honest with you. And what we normally do is when we put new flooring in, we lift the beds up anyhow. So we don't really want to fix them solid to the ground, because we want them to float, these beds. So anyhow, as we're going to see now, you're going to see me fixing the bed, and right at the very end you're going to see me take a bit of a dive, but we managed to stay on his feet today. Normally we hit the deck and we end up in black and blue. Fortunately, I wasn't using my walking stick. Otherwise, I would have had another broken walking stick. I broke 3 walking sticks in the last couple of weeks. I've got them in my shed there, bloody handles. Every time I go over, I always snap the handles. I just put my weight on the buggers. Anyhow, watch out for that bit, but let's show you what we've been doing. Oopsie daisy. Right. Just gonna cut this in half. Well, actually, okay. So that's it. That's the end piece, and this is the side piece. So all I've got to do now is remove these 2 and replace them, which is not as easy as it may seem, to be quite honest with you. But that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is remove this one and remove the other. So be right back when we get sorted. Okay. Right, what we're doing, we're just digging along the bottom of this board and replacing it. We're just digging the old one out. So that's what we've got so far. It's all level. What we're going to do, bang a few nails in this side here, then we're going to take the back out, put the board in, nails, backfill it, get rid of all this broken wood. But before we do all that, like I say, we've got to backfill this side so we keep it all stable all along this edge here. So that's what we've got to do.
Nearly went again then.
Well, there you go, guys. As you can see, the bed has now got this board and that board replaced. The soil still needs to be turned over. The reason why we haven't done it just yet is because it's very, very claggy. And when we was lifting it from the boards, it was absolutely sodden. So we're not going to mess about. We're going to wait while the ground dries out. A couple of days. We've got some sunshine predicted for this week. So a couple of days on that, and then we can actually turn it over. What will happen is when we dig it over, it'll lift the soil up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Get air into the soil. We can add bloodfish and bones, some lime to it and some potash. We'll take all the lumps out. There's a few bits of wood in there, that's nothing, that's all rotted down anyhow. It just disintegrates, so it's nothing that. But at least we've got the bed done now. And it's another one of these things what we've ticked off the old bucket list. So as you can see there, the bed's actually done, but it does need turning over. And we'll get my lad down to turn it over. I can't do it really. I'm in too much pain with my feet. When I put my foot on the shovel, it's like, oh God. I've got, I think it's arthritis. It might be even gout or something in my foot when I'm putting my weight on it. It's like, well, basically walking hurts. It's right at the very front pad of my foot when I'm walking on it. It's absolute awful pain. But yeah, we've, it's nothing. The pain that I normally suffer, I'd swap that for something else any day. But at least that bed's all been taken care of now, which is the main thing, and we'll get it dug over as soon as we get a few dry days. I'll get my lad to do it for me, and we'll be right. We're going to probably put some turnip swedes, beetroot, and probably some radish in there. We can get a couple of other things in there as well. We will do, we might even put the new lot of peas, but we're going to be taking the old peas out very shortly, so we'll probably put the new peas in that bed as well. So, we can fill it up with something else, and that's what we're going to do. We had a bit of a problem as well getting on the allotments, on the back of the allotments. I've been coming down on the allotments, don't get me wrong, we drive down, but the grass has been so high, it's been hitting the bottom of the car and it's really scratching the car. So I don't even remember the Strymosauruses in the last update. No, you didn't see that one? Well, check this out, guys. Well, look at them lawnmowers down there, guys. Very old lawnmowers indeed. Do you know what? I think they work on fossil fuel, to be quite honest with you. Don't take my word on it. Well, you see them little darlings, it looks like they've been up and down the back of the allotments there because they've trimmed, I should say, they've grazed and cut all the grass. So there we go, guys. Looks like the Strymosauruses have been hard at it. And I can tell you, it took a lot of effort for them Strymosauruses to do the grass. But yeah, they've done a wonderful job. Yeah, I thought I'd throw that one in for a bit of fun. Well, the next clip's going to be the icing on the cake. It's my first potato reveal, guys. We're going to be doing some Arron Pilot. Now we've got 30-litre bucket. We've been using Murphy's compost to grow the potatoes in. We used 2 seed potatoes, we used a bit of grow more, and we used some mycorrhizal fungi. That's all we used in this bucket. And what we're going to see now is what we ended up with. But just before that, I've been watching online, the average weight's between 2 and 3 pound. Now they haven't been using mycorrhizal fungi. So if I can better that, I would put it down to the mycorrhizal fungi. So now we're going to go now and we're going to take a look at this This bucket, you've got to remember, this is my first bucket of spuds, guys, this year. We managed to figure out what was wrong with the scales. It was the bloody batteries what we bought from Asda. Bought 4 brand new batteries and none of them, there was no charge in any of them. How'd you like that? You can't take them back because they'll go, oh, you've used them. Yeah, that sucks in itself. A bit naughty, but anyhow, we've had to toss them, and we've got some cheapo batteries. Put them in, they work perfectly well. So now we've got the scales, so we can do the reveal. So let's go and have a look and see what we actually ended up with. Okay, we're going to do a potato reveal today, and first up are these Arron Pilots. We put them in on the 17th of 3rd 2016, obviously. So what we've got to do first, we've got to cut all these stalks off. We've got most of them. All these are going in a bag and then going straight to the allotments. So let's get rid of some more of these leaves. This is where they always cock it all up, so let's have a look, make sure I've got it turned on. Yeah, it's turned on. Putting the camera down a touch more. I'll take some of this out of here. I've got no idea what they're going to be like, we may not even get any. Because on the allotments this year so far it's been really, really poor. I'm going to have to be quick, because I know it's going to start raining in a bit. So I'll just put that down here, put that over, and turn this over. Here we go. Right. So, let's see. Keep the bag for the weigh-in. I tell you what we haven't got the scales. That's typical to me. I'm just going to get the scales. I'll leave it there for the time being. Okay, so we've got the scales, so we're going to be fast here doing this because it's like I say, it's starting to spit now. It's the first one, it's not a bad one. No, not bad spuds these. Yeah, very good spuds. Oh, look at these here, guys. Really nice. Right. Well, if it keeps going on this way, they're going to be absolutely fantastic, these. Oh, look at this. Look at these for spuds. Well, so far, we've nearly filled the bucket. Like I say, these are Arron Pilots, so a few smaller ones there. Yep, we're just pulling big spuds out all the time here. Well chuffed with this. There's a seed. Bloody seed. Throw all the bits. give them a clean in a minute. There's another cracker. Whoops. Yeah, this is the first bucket, by the way. I've not bothered doing any more yet. So, if this one's anything to go by, I think we're going to be alright. Just need to put that bucket in. Get in here. It's a stone. Right, put that there. Now we can work this stuff here. It's been really poor on here for spuds this year, and so I've been told. This one seems to be okay. Right, I think we got all the spuds. White one's hands. In fact, let's use my jeans, eh? Just taking a quick picture of these, so it'll give me some idea with the others. Now then, where's that bag in the scales? Here we go. So, we're going to put them in the bag now, and then we're going to weigh them. I reckon it's a couple of pound in. Well, there might be a few more than a couple of pounds. Some of the soil off it. I'm going to zero the scales in now. Please work scales. Kilograms, we want pounds. I turned it back bloody off. Hang on. Kilograms. Grams. Pounds. Right, so we're doing it in pounds. And we're going to whip it over here now. And, well, there we go. That is £6, 6.05. Try it in kilos. Is that kilos? I'm blind as a bat here, guys. Here we are, kilos. 27. Hang on, I'll get it down here, don't I? Need it about here. I think it's 275 pounds. £6. So that's it, that's how big them spuds are. First Arron Pilot, £6. Out of a 30. Oh, hang on, there's another one here. Missed that one. I've got to weigh it in. Missed that, so it's got up a bit. 6, 17, 18, call it 16. £6, £6.16 or 0.16. I'm knackered. But yeah, that's a cracking first weight, that. So there we go, guys. Beautiful spuds. I think that's not bad, that. So like I said, we've got another I think there's another 9-10 varieties to do. Like I said, we just picked the first one up. I think Nigel did Arron Pilot, and I forget what his weight was. It's pretty much the same as mine, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, that's not bad for the first bucket. Let's hope the rest of them are like that. And I'm hoping that the Southpaw Mira is going to be 3 times that this year, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, thanks for watching. That's a wrap. So there you go. What a weight. That's a cracking weight, that, for the first bucket of spuds. £6, 0.17 ounces of spuds. And they're absolutely mint condition. They're really well clean. When we cleaned it, in fact, this is them cleaned up now. Well, there you go, guys. That's the first reveal. First of 43 buckets. And what you're looking at there is the Arron Pilot, which we're putting on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th for the 17/03/16. And like I say, absolutely spotless, beautiful. Every one of them, absolutely, because the skins are just, you just look at that with the skins, they're just flaking off. New potatoes. Yeah, we're going to have some of them later. So there's no scab or anything on them. And I'm putting the weight down to basically the mycorrhizal fungi. Without that, I reckon I would have ended up with £3 of spuds, maybe £4 of spuds. I've been watching other people's, and like I said, they've been using pretty much, they've been using their own compost, but I've been using that Murphy's, and it's not, I don't think it's any different to most of the other composts. I just put it down to the mycorrhizal fungi that I've used to increase me yield. Normally I would get £3 out of them myself, but yeah, we've doubled it this year, so that's the result. All my potatoes we've used that mycorrhizal fungi in, so you know, that's something to look forward to when we come to do the rest of the reveals. We've got 40 odd buckets. We've got I think there's about 11 or 12 varieties of spuds there to go through, and that was the very first bucket of spuds, so I'm really chuffed with that. And what I would like to know, if anyone else has done a reveal with the Arron Pilot, and to let me know what weights they've got. Like I say, I'd be interested to know whether you can beat it, and if you have, what you use, because it, you know, I'm always open to finding better ways to get better yields. So if you've beat mine, let me know what you actually use, so next year we can give it a go and see if that works as well for me. But yeah, that's it for this one. I've got to thank everybody who's left the comments over the last few months, and you've hit the old like button there. Most important, you've subscribed to the channel. Thanks again. I'm going to sign out now with a quicker way I've found of getting home. We need a bit of space though, guys, to actually get home, so here we go. I'm going to leave you all now, so bye for now.